Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with Ilia Topuria crowned UFC's top pound-for-pound fighter after KO win over Charles Oliveira. At UFC 317, Ilia Topuria solidified his status as the new face of the UFC by delivering a devastating first-round knockout of Charles Oliveira. With that emphatic victory, Topuria etched his name in the history books as the promotion's 11th two-division champion. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video to support the channel. Let's aim for 10 likes. But the headlines didn't stop there. The UFC has just released updated pound-for-pound and lightweight rankings, and Topuria sits atop both. His dominant win over Oliveira catapulted him past Islam Makhachev, who now holds the number 2 spot on the pound-for-pound list. Merab Dvalishvili has also dropped 1 spot, landing at number 3. In other notable moves, Alexandre Pantoja jumped 4 places to reach number 5, while Charles Oliveira fell 2 spots and now ranks 15th in the pound-for-pound standings. Conor McGregor shares a DM from Ilia Topuria. Conor McGregor continues to show admiration for Ilia Topuria following UFC 317. After Topuria's devastating first-round knockout of Charles Oliveira, McGregor took to X to praise the new champion's performance. "Congrats on winning my old title, Ilia," McGregor wrote, giving a nod to Topuria's rise. He also threw in a cheeky jab, saying, "He said he's gonna rest his balls on Paddy's head. Haha, fair play." McGregor called it a solid lightweight scrap, adding, "UFC is back, or maybe still missing something. 3 KOs back-to-back is very good. No one can deny that knockout." McGregor showed respect for Oliveira too, writing, "Unlucky to Charles, styles make fights. You're a tremendous and legendary UFC fighter. Rest up." In a full-circle moment, McGregor shared a direct message Topuria sent him back in 2016, which read, "Congratulations, I'm going to be you someday." McGregor captioned the screenshot, "Fair play, son." UFC former light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira recently posted a lighthearted video of himself playfully sparring with a fan. Sean O'Malley reacts to Ilia Topuria's KO of Charles Oliveira. UFC former bantamweight champion Sean O'Malley recently posted his live reaction to Ilia Topuria's brutal knockout of Charles Oliveira at UFC 317. O'Malley, who previously called out Topuria after his win over Marlon Chito Vera at UFC 299, reflected on that moment with a touch of relief. In his reaction, O'Malley admitted he's thankful Topuria didn't accept the call-out, acknowledging just how dangerous the newly crowned lightweight champ truly is.
Islam next at 170? Holy fuck. Who would even fight Ilia at 155 next? Holy fuck. Thank God he didn't accept my call-out.
He probably went down from the first right hand.
Who would Ilia needs to fight Islam. If Islam loses, that's not the same. Ilia versus Islam now needs to happen. But if Islam beats JDM, Islam versus Ilia at 170 is fucking insane. Ilia is probably considered one of the greatest of all time. But fucking knocking out Volk, knocking out Holloway, then knocking out Charles is fucking insane.
Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje leaked. Dricus Du Plessis is officially set to defend his UFC middleweight title against Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 319, but the champ may have revealed more than intended. In a recent statement or social media post, Du Plessis appeared to leak a major co-main event matchup, Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje.
Fight in August in Chicago. Wanna go?
Let's do it.
We're gonna go Miami and LA.
It's going to be a big card.
Might as well go to Chicago.
It's going to be a big card. The co-main event is Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
That's an awesome fight.
That's going to be a sick
Awesome
one.
fight.
It's gonna be a good fight, man. Khamzat and you and crazy.
If true, this would mark Pimblett's biggest test to date, facing the always dangerous former interim lightweight champion. As of now, the UFC has not confirmed the co-main event, but fans are already buzzing about the potential clash. Khamzat Chimaev arrives in US ahead of title fight versus Du Plessis. After years of uncertainty, Khamzat Chimaev has officially arrived in the United States, ending speculation surrounding his travel status. The UFC middleweight contender had previously denied rumors of a US entry ban, attributing his absence to visa delays and health concerns. Now, with a photo posted from Los Angeles International Airport, Chimaev has confirmed his return, just weeks ahead of his highly anticipated middleweight title bout against Dricus Du Plessis. Merab Dvalishvili says he won't spar Ilia Topuria again. Merab Dvalishvili won't be sparring with Ilia Topuria again anytime soon after UFC 317. The two share a long-standing friendship that dates back to their early days, climbing the ranks toward title contention. Although they've trained together multiple times over the years, their days of sparring may be behind them. During a recent appearance on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani, the UFC bantamweight champion revealed he no longer spars with Topuria, simply because he hits too hard. Merab admitted that in a recent session, Topuria dropped him twice, reinforcing his decision to steer clear of future sparring rounds with the newly crowned two-division champion.
So he's so organized, very organized. Even he's different than his brother. His brother also very talented, very good fighter, but Ilia, he sees things before. He works for it. He has the plans, and he's just doing it, man. And I sparring with him. He has a great wrestling, great jiu-jitsu, and we all know that he hits like.
So were you sparring with him last week when he was here?
No, not last week. Man, I can't spar with him anymore because he hits hard.
He hits too hard. Yeah, he's a big boy now.
No, I wasn't here. I otherwise I would like to training with him, but I was meaning before. You know,
Sure.
I sparred before.
Joe Rogan may break his own rule for Ilia Topuria. With Ilia Topuria now reigning as UFC lightweight champion, talk of the promotion hosting a pay-per-view event in Spain has gained serious traction, and it might just be enough to make Joe Rogan bend his own rules. Rogan, the longtime UFC commentator and podcast host, previously stated he would no longer travel internationally for UFC events, citing a desire to avoid long-distance travel. As someone who no longer needs the paycheck, Rogan had made it clear he preferred to stay stateside. However, after witnessing Topuria's thunderous first-round knockout of Charles Oliveira at UFC 317, Rogan seemed to reconsider live on the broadcast. As the conversation turned to a potential card in Spain, Rogan enthusiastically declared, "I might have to go to Spain. I've always wanted to go to Spain anyways. Let's go to Spain. I mean Islam, Makhachev, and him in Spain. Come on." Jake Paul blasts Dana White. Jake Paul took aim at Dana White while urging support for Ben Askren following his win over Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. on Saturday. After securing the victory, Paul used his post-fight spotlight to make an emotional appeal, calling on the combat sports community to step up and assist Askren with his reportedly significant medical expenses. In addition to showing concern for his former opponent, Paul criticized UFC president Dana White for not offering help. Speaking to the media after the fight, Paul had this to say: "Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content."
Well, I mean, it's just insane. Insurance is a fucking scam, and it's so sad. And right when you need these companies, they're not there, and it's fucked up. And his insurance denied him to get the double lung transplant, which is also one of the most expensive surgeries, which is why they denied it. And it just sucks. It sucks that no one's doing anything. I was obviously super busy this week, so we're figuring out the donation now, but none of these people like Dana or anyone's stepping in, so I feel like I have to do something, and that's really all it is.
Thanks for watching.